Okay, hey Smiles Tribe. Now in this video today, I just recorded last video about locks, and I was just saying how I was gonna make a video on how you should not be going to sleep with a wet head and the dangers of it. And I kind of made a video like this before when I talked about why you shouldn't sleep in conditioner, but I want to really go into detail about why you shouldn't go to bed with a wet head and how you can cause more damage. So, like I said in my previous video, when your hair is wet, it's at its weakest state. That means it's more vulnerable to break. So that's why a lot of times I express, like, when y'all are detangling your hair when it's wet, it's better to detangle your hair when it is wet, because especially if you got natural thick hair or just natural hair in general, detangling on wet hair is better because it gives you that slip and it's kind of easier to guide through versus it being dry. But also remember, when your hair is wet and you're detangling through it, you have to be very careful and not being too rough with it, because if you are too rough while your hair is wet, you're going to break your hair slam at. Okay, slam at. All right. So let's just say it's late at night and you did your hair, and you twisted your hair and it's still soaking wet, or like say you like, you know what, I'm tired, I'm about to wash this hair, put this conditioner on and sleep in it overnight. That is not a good idea. Being the fact that your hair is weak, at its weakest state at night. Now, when you laying down that wet head, okay, you tossing and turning. That's putting tension on your hair, whether you know it or not. Okay, you tossing and turning, doing stuff in the bed. That's even though you got on the satin bonnet, that is still tension, because you got to remember your hair is not at its strongest state. So any little thing could agitate it. So you could be causing more damage to yourself if you're going to bed with a wet head. So my suggestion to you would be, make sure you wash your hair early enough in the day so it can dry, or if it is at night, make sure make sure you towel dry that hair really, really good. Yeah, make sure you towel dry it really, really good, and make sure it is at least about 70 to 80% dry before you go to bed. Yeah, another thing too, I'm going to put this out there, you don't want your hair to be smelling mildewy, because I had a client like that. She was going to bed with conditioner on her hair with a wet head and with a plastic cap on top of it, and her hair was just smelling real mildewy, and that was the reason why, because she was going to bed with a wet head. So please don't go to bed with a soaking wet head, y'all. Let's stop being lazy. So anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. If you're some person in need looking for some hair products, you can visit my website at LISASMILEZ.com. Thank y'all so much for watching. Bye.